Going on, Judonians? Welcome back to the Judon Universe. This video, is going to be. We're gonna tell y'all how we met for real because, like
You might not know that. It's for like some of the subscribers.
yeah, some of our friends and stuff. And then
Oh,
like
by the way, I am going to get my dress today.
yeah,
I'll show y'all what it looks like after I'm back and after we've done have lunch with my mom.
yeah. Like I said in the previous clips, I'm a vlog for that, but this is gonna be a separate video. So yeah, but we met back originally I just said that twice in a row. Wow. We met back in either
March,
late February or early March.
something like that.
It was a phone call. It was a three-way with our ex-best friend Nene, and
Y'all know who she is. She's been in our videos.
yeah, she was in our older videos. But I met Julie through that because she called me. Julie was on a three-way, and she added some other person who I don't like. He commented on a few of our videos like a few days ago, a week, whatever. But yeah, it was on a three-way. We was talking for a good minute. Because originally it was me trying to actually get back with Nene.
Jay wasn't in
Now he was on three-way. Y'all added him.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I remember. Y'all added him. I was like, what the? I know exactly who that is.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
Hey, lay down. Get out of the kitchen.
Yep, Joe was on three-way. Yeah. Like at first it was me, you, and her, and then I think she added him.
Yeah, I think so. Because I saw literally the day before that he was trying to get back with Nana because they used to date.
Yeah, I was trying to get back with Nene.
And then I saw the next day, which was the day that she'd added me in the call with him. And you know, I was really close to Nana at one point. We're no longer close.
No.
Because I kind of like saw this that he was trying to get back with some girl we won't talk about or name.
Yeah, that was weird because
I saw it because he'd added me. I didn't know who he was, and I asked Nene who he was before I accepted. I was like, okay, I want to get to know him because he was trying to get with Nene because from what I was told by her, and so then I saw that, and then I called Nene, and then she added him. And
yeah, and
I
she
kind of got upset. I don't know.
yeah she did. And at first I thought at first she sounded like Stephanie, my ex, but then and I heard, I'm like, oh, that's not her. And then she was like, the way she was talking, I'm like, oh, she's trying to, you know. So
I kind of came at him because, like, you know, he was trying to go back out with my best friend, and I at the time was like, you know, what was I supposed to do when I saw that he was with some other girl?
Yeah, and I wasn't with her. I wasn't even talking to her. That was a post. You saw that post way late because I think I posted it in January. You saw it not until March or something, February, and we never even got together. But as you know, I was trying to get back with Nene. The next day, I realized, oh, she, not really, you know, because I know her history, and at the same time, it's like I heard Julie talking. I'm like, she sounds cuter, and so I asked for her number, and I didn't. And you know, Julie at first told me she wasn't looking for nobody, and I was just, you know, at the same time, I wasn't really either because I was still. I was still in love with someone else, but at the same time, we weren't talking. So I was just trying to, you know, just not get over, but trying to just, you know, move forward and not think about it. So then I got her number. You know, we started FaceTiming. We watched Daddy Daycare on FaceTime, which is our first movie we watched. Actually, the first is Man of Steel. I was showing her that movie before we even got together.
Mm-hmm. Let's go our movie to this day.
And Daddy Daycare, and then you know, she would always call me early in the morning when I was asleep.
I would always wake
And then we would, talk and stuff. The very first person, I think we mentioned this in another video, but the very first person out of all my family that she met over call is my brother Darius, who
Yeah,
one
he
of
was actually at his dad's house.
yeah,
that
that was my
day.
dad's one. Now obviously he's in jail, but yeah, that's the first person she met and stuff like that, and yeah, the rest is pretty much, I guess you could say, history, because it was kind of like an up and down friendship for a while. I stopped talking to her because that person I was in love with came back in my life, and then with me and that person, oops, I dropped off. But me and that person stopped talking, and then me and Julie started talking again. But then we stopped talking again, cause like I remember actually originally. I remember writing her a paragraph trying to give it to her on May 10th because I wanted our anniversary to be her birthday, which is February 10th.
That's the reason why I said no, because it was also my grandfather's birthday, who's been gone for what, 7 years now? I was kind of like, no.
And I think it was also the fact that,
There was another reason too, but I don't remember.
probably trying to give it to somebody else. I don't know.
No, I don't remember what it was. I wasn't trying to let him know.
I remember you were talking to other guys though when we
I
were
was
talking.
talking to other people, but I wasn't dating them. Hell no.
There's a few guys that I remember, like, who's the dude? Damn, Saul.
No, hell.
I don't. You don't know.
No.
Jody. Jody was the one person you was talking to. I remember you would always hang up on me to answer him and stuff like that. That's her ex that they got back. They would date and then break up and then get back together.
Yeah, it was a toxic thing. I was trying to break that cycle, and I think that was why at the time I was trying to break that cycle.
He ain't shit anyway.
No, he's really not.
If everybody, he makes himself out to be, kind of similar to another person I know. He's an amazing singer. He can rap a little bit, stuff like that. But he ain't, all that when it comes to relationships. I know that because many girls that have dated him have said the same thing. And I will admit it on here. I used to be the two people I used to be jealous of is him and another guy named Marvin. Just because, I wasn't as popular as them. I wasn't as, I guess you could say, talented as them in my opinion. But now I realize both of them I don't need to be. Just because of how I am, and I realize how I am versus how I figured out how they really are. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would be the first to say I used to be jealous of them, but now I'm not because of how they are. Based off of what a lot of females have told me, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight based off of how I am. You know what I'm saying? I actually would rather be me, and I've at the same time kind of learned to accept who I am versus try to act like somebody else. That's how I used to be. But yeah, we stopped talking in I think May, and then we started back talking. I remember I still actually got the conversation from her old Facebook account on June 10th, which is actually about to come up again. This is about to be almost a year since we started back talking again. June 10th, and that's when we actually officially really started talking. Because that's when I was like, we might as well be dating, but we never made it official. But
We didn't make it official for his birthday.
yeah, July 8th. But yeah, we started talking on June 10th. And I think after that day we would talk every day, if I'm not mistaken.
And the only time I probably didn't talk to him was when I was watching movies with my mom, or when I had my nephew. Other than that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we talked every day. It's just I don't remember when we actually, because we used to sleep on the phone all the
We
time.
didn't start sleeping on the phone till July 4th, because I remember there was that drive-by shooting that happened that same
Oh yeah. June 3rd was the day before when that drive-by shooting happened in my mom's neighborhood. So yeah, we didn't start sleeping on the phone till June 4th. July. Didn't I fall asleep on the phone with you one time? And you hung up?
I think I rolled over and hung up, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I fell asleep on the phone 'cause I was really sleepy. And I think I had SpongeBob on if I'm not mistaken. Because that's what I fall asleep to this day. I love SpongeBob.
Yep.
And I fell asleep to SpongeBob and I really felt like, dang, she hung up on me. And then we really started sleeping on the phone every day and we started talking 24/7 on the 4th of July. So she witnessed everything with my family and me and stuff. She got, SJ started getting to know her and my niece. And I remember my birthday, or the day before my birthday, that Friday, July 7th, I let her meet pretty much all my family when she was on speakerphone.
I was so nervous, by the way.
Yeah, because it was my mom, my grandmother, my childhood friend, family friend, Tyler, my...
Darius was there.
No, yeah.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't
Thought he was there.
No, it was my sister, there was SJ, all of them, Mia, they're my sister's old friend and his son, my grandmother, and all them. Your Darius wasn't there. This is when he was still my dad, I think.
Oh, that he went though.
No. But yeah, she met all of them on FaceTime and was asking her questions and shit like that.
I was very nervous to answer them, but I think I gave good answers.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think you did.
I don't remember.
But all I know is, yeah, that was, and then the next day I went to we was going to go to Kings Dominion. It started raining, so we went to Golden Corral, and then it stopped raining, so we wound up going to Kings
By
Dominion.
the way, I was the first person to tell him happy birthday.
It was
Out of your friends.
I don't know, actually. I'm trying to think.
It was me.
No. Yeah, it might have been. I don't know. I don't remember.
It was.
I know the year before it was Chloe.
It was me. Chloe was after me.
No, I think y'all was the same time.
I don't remember.
Cause she was definitely the first though about the year before when I turned 24. 25? Yeah, 24. 24. But yeah. Yeah, for my birthday she was the first because we was on at 12 a.m. And then
That's when we made our
yeah. That's when we met. Yeah. That's when this channel began. The thing was on July 8th. And then I came to visit on September 1st. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. I visited from September 1st to September 8th. Went back to Maryland. And then I moved here on October 17th. And then all that, all the rest of that shit is history. I mean, y'all seen all the videos since then. And it's funny because a lot of my family would say that, and a lot of people that, and rightfully so, it's like I'm not even mad at them for saying it because I think it was kind of true. But they were saying that I wouldn't last, a week being here, I wouldn't last a month and stuff like that based off of when I was in Maryland, I never could last more than a month living on my own. Because it's not like I haven't been on my own before. I have lived on my own before. It just never worked out. Whether it was with my ex, which was kind of her fault, but at the same time it was my fault for a few things. But that didn't last a month. And then I stayed with roommates. That was fun, but that didn't last. And I always wound up back with my mom and dad and them. And it felt good to, actually prove people wrong. And I've been here in Texas, away from my family, without them, for almost 7 months. And it's not only away from my family, hers too. Shit, we're only like an hour and a half away from her family too. So we're pretty much, on our own. Yeah, no, because we're moving back. We're planning on moving back to Virginia with my mom and Amar because they're a lot more helpful than her family. So we're gonna be actually for real moving to Virginia because I remember back in September our original plan was talking about moving to Virginia first, but I wound up moving here. So we will actually be moving to Virginia with my family and them. And like I said to you guys, we're planning on having kids. Oh yeah, also by the way, just a quick side note, Daniel and them and his best friend are still, they made another video reacting to the distance. I'm not gonna get too much into it. All I can say is
They can't comprehend.
they can't comprehend anything. They're still very much not there. And I'm not gonna keep entertaining them. Like, it's kind of pathetic at this point that y'all hear me say again that they are still making videos. But I ain't worried about it because obviously he still stalks our channel because him and Daniel are just, they don't have a life. And I know that because what I just said, that we're about to have kids. He said, oh, y'all gonna have kids, blah, 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 blah. That's whatever. Anyways, yeah, since we're gonna have kids, my sister was saying that it would be better if we, since we're planning on having kids, to move there because she has her own baby sitting daycare there in Virginia through her house, and she watches infants. So, you know, our baby.
And she basically said I have to work for herself. I'll have a job.
Yeah, we'll see about her working with my sister and see how that goes. And not to mention in general, just when it comes to getting a job, it'll be so much easier to get a job, you know. Anyways, we're gonna actually end this video, and then do the brainstorming of names in a separate. What? Yeah, we're gonna do a brainstorming of names in a
Separate video.
yeah, the separate video. But I'm about to end this one, upload this one, and then when we go out to eat and stuff, we'll vlog for that, plus the earlier clips. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, that's how we met. It's a pretty interesting story, to say the least. But yeah, we're here now, and we're about to get married. If anyone would have asked me in 2023, where do you see yourself in 2024? Could you see yourself being married in 2024 based off of what I was going through in 2023? I would be saying hell no. But it's crazy because I am now. It's like, it's crazy.
If anyone were to ask me that at the same time too, I would have been no, because like the situation I was in with my mom and trying to get away and just trying to do things on my own, I did not see it happening.
For me, it was just because, in general, my life felt like it was going downhill for me. Like the program, I was barely hanging on to that. I was about to get, you know, my mom was already trying to kick me out and stuff, me and my brother. It just didn't feel like it was gonna be success. It just felt like the same pattern of that my whole life has been. Things are positive and then it goes back negative, so I'm just grateful for it.
I'm also grateful I didn't start college because I was supposed to start college, and like when I was supposed to start, I had broken my toe, and then I obviously, you know, started talking more to people that I didn't want to talk to, but I had.
Yeah, and that's another reason I'm grateful that I'm in her life, because the people that she was talking to, including my old best friend and all those other people, are just very toxic, and they were they were not supportive of her at all. They
A lot of people are like, oh, why are you being with this person? You don't even know.
Right, they try to sit there and tell her who they think she should be with, who they think is good for her, and who they think is not good for her, and judged her if she was with someone that they didn't like, and then tried to get her back with people that were toxic, or people that like Jody and other people that she just kept, and that's half the reason why she kept trying to get right back with them, because those people kept trying to get her to get back with these people, making her think that they would change.
Not to mention, they kept putting stuff in my head, and they're like, "Oh, he's changed. This person's changed." Blah, blah,
Exactly,
blah.
yeah.
When the case was, nobody's changed. The only person that changed in that time period was me.
Yeah.
I was trying to be a stronger woman and say no.
Yep, and she's changed for the better, and I've helped her out with that. And a lot of people say, "Oh, you're different. You're this, you're that." Of course she's different, because she don't let people walk all over her anymore. She doesn't let people manipulate her anymore, because I'm in the picture, and I don't let that shit go. I don't let that shit slide, and I don't, because I know how that is. And people think they're just saying she's changed because they know now they can't take advantage of her. They know now they can't manipulate her. They know now that they can't, you know, finesse her and shit like that, because I'm in the picture, and that's how it's going. That's how it always been. I've always been really good at helping people speak up for themselves.
My mental health at the time wasn't good. I was going through a lot.
Yeah, and a lot of them thought that she wouldn't last without them. She needs them and stuff like that. She don't need none of y'all. And I'm glad that I'm in her life because we doing fine, perfectly on our own, about to get married. And a lot of people cannot stand that, but I don't give a fuck because we're both
I'm just very
happy.
thankful for my two best friends.
Yeah.
Or my three best friends actually. Uh, four best friends that I have. Nevaeh,
Never.
we love you. I
Yeah.
know you're gonna watch this.
Yeah.
I know you subscribe.
Yeah. Callie.
My best friend
Our best
Callie.
friend Callie. Our best friend Callie, but
Our friend
and
Destiny.
our best friend Destiny, yes.
Mariana.
Oh, yeah, Mariana too. They all subscribe. Shout out to all of y'all.
That's it.
And then for me, my man's Tyler, my brother. That's the guy that I consider like my brother. My man's Taye, who is also like my brother, and my man's Trey and Terrell. They are also like the guys that I consider like my brother and I talk to. So we have a very small circle.
Yeah.
We don't have none of those toxic friends in our life anymore, and I don't regret it.
I just want to be thankful for the girls that have been there.
Yeah, no matter what. I appreciate the people that helped us before, but I appreciate the people even more that stayed by our side and actually stayed.
I mean, me and
Bye.
Mariana weren't talking when I got with Donald, but she knows who he is. She's met him. Callie didn't know who.
Yeah, and Mariana
I
ever was.
just met Nevaeh last year. This year. I don't remember when I met you, Nevi. You probably remember. I don't. But either way, like when I think.
But yeah, Mariana, we talk to her every once in a while. We haven't talked to her in a while, but yeah, she.
We haven't talked to Bessie in a long time either.
Yeah, but she's coming to our wedding.
Yeah. The ones that are coming are Callie and Destiny.
Kelly and Destiny, and for me, it's Tyler and his sister Madison. And and my friend Selena, she's also coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's like I said, one of the biggest supporters of our channel. So yeah, we all we need is these small group of friends. We don't need all those people that was in our life causing controversy in our relationship, causing tension. Because I found it funny how a lot of them, including our old best friend who we mentioned earlier, and including like some of her friends and all that. I found it funny how all of them tried to blame me for stuff like with Julie's mental health and stuff, or they tried to blame me for Julie's panic attacks and stuff. It was so funny that they would do that, and
it's hard to find out it wasn't even him.
I mean, everybody knows it wasn't me. It was obviously them. They caused it, and they just like to blame things on everyone else, and that's why I found it funny because look where we are now.
And look where they are.
Yeah, look where they are. So I'm just very grateful, and I appreciate everything that I've been through with them. I appreciate them because if it wasn't for them, then I wouldn't have known who was real and who's not. And so
I'm still learning who's real and who's not.
yeah,
Donald's learned faster than me, but it's gonna take time for me.
yeah. But like I said, since I'm here, she doesn't let nobody take advantage of her anymore, and people can't stand that. Nobody can. People hate seeing her stand up for herself because they so used to taking advantage of her and so used to her saying yes all the time. And they can't even stand even more that when she still has a hard time saying no, I'm there, and they think, oh, she doesn't have a mouth. And that's another thing I found funny is how a lot of our who thought they knew her, who thought like a lot of our old friends who thought that they knew Julie, and who thought that they knew me, and who thought that they knew what they were talking about. I find it funny how a lot of them would say, oh, Julie doesn't have a mouth. You're always talking for her. You always doing this. It's always you. Julie never says anything she really wants to say. Yes, the hell she does. I find it funny because last time I checked, I help her with that stuff. Everybody's not the same. Sometimes she has an issue with speaking up for herself, which I just mentioned. So I help her when she needs help. It's not me speaking for her. It's me helping her out because she sometimes has a hard time speaking up for herself. Sometimes has a hard time with saying no. And you're just mad because you can't manipulate her and you can't take advantage of her and that issue that she has. Y'all just mad because that's what I do. I help people like that, not just Julie. Anybody that has an issue, people that are too passive, people that are too nice. And I do that because that's how I used to be. So don't sit here and try to say, oh, Julie doesn't have a mouth. she doesn't know how to speak for herself, because she really does. It's just that I help her out.
do, you know, like you said, I do have a hard time with it. It's a working process.
Yeah, exactly. It is a work in progress. Y'all hear it for herself. It's not that she doesn't know how to. She just has an issue with it. She hasn't. But everybody has their own issues, and they work on them. And like I said, I help people out with that because I used to be like that myself. So it kind of irritated me, but at the same time, I laughed to myself. But it just irritated me. Like Macy, our old best friend. I remember we was in an argument text message. She said, oh, you always speaking for Julie. She never ever says anything. You always speaking for her and stuff like that. Yeah.
By the way, when those messages came through, I was actually asleep. Because I wasn't feeling good.
Yeah, but I found it funny how she act like she knew who Julie was. Or our old friend Bella, same shit. She was exactly the same way that Macy was. Said the same thing. Oh, you always talking for Julie. She's never having her own saying things. Blah 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 blah. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have said the same thing. This is not the first time I've heard this. But they don't know her. I know. They act like, even our old best friend, she act like she knew her. Just because they knew, they called themselves sisters. I know more than you think, and I know more about Julie than she probably knows.
It's sad that I have more real sisters than anything. I don't even talk to my own biological sister. The people I named, Callie, Nevaeh, Mariana, and Destiny, I can trust them more than I can trust anyone else.
Yeah.
And I don't really talk to the girls that much.
Yeah.
But they know when to call me. They know when to check on me. I don't need to call them half the time. They're just like, hey, you good?
Although we haven't heard from Callie in a while, but we know she's coming to the wedding. She already did this, man. She's in business too. She works a lot.
Yeah, and she's getting our cake made.
Yeah. But Callie, Destiny always still interacts with us, especially on Facebook and stuff on our posts. Nevaeh, we was just talking to her 2 days ago. Mariana.
We talked to her recently. Like a few weeks ago, actually.
But, like, I'm just grateful for these people because they always been supportive and stuff. Callie's probably the most real one, you know, and she finally got to see me in person and all that, so.
Yeah. We need to plan a trip to go see Nebby.
Where is that girl at?
Callie? She's over there in, close to San Francisco.
I don't know, bro. California. You gotta have money for that. California, man, expensive. I do. That's the place I do want to go is California.
Yeah, I want to go for the Disney park.
California Disney Park just sucks, actually. It's just good, but Disney. If you go to Disney World is a better place.
Yeah, I've never been to any of the Disney parks.
Disney Park in California is more for kids than I would rather go to the Six Flags, Magic Mountain.
Oh.
But anyways, y'all, make sure to subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications, smash that like button, and with that being said, stay safe. Yeah.
Deuces.
Deuce.